Imagine with me for a moment this insignificant little town known as Bethlehem. Bethlehem, insignificant to most, but was actually quite significant. Bethlehem was known as the house of bread, and it was a common destination for shepherds traveling with their sheep. It was established as the community where the choicest of lambs were to be bred. The lambs that were pure and spotless, the specific lambs that even the priests would desire to be used for the Day of Atonement. These shepherds traveling through Bethlehem, they would find shelter and make home in these caves that were found around the city. Let me paint a picture for you of what one of these shepherd caves might have looked like. This cave would have been full of soot on the top of this cave from hundreds of fires over hundreds of years from hundreds of different shepherds desiring to find warmth in this makeshift shelter. This cave, it would have had inches of manure covering every surface and corner of this cave. Imagine the odor, the smell, the spider webs and the insects that lived within this cave. This cave, it was fit for sheep and shepherds, but certainly this mess was not fit for anyone of status or significance. And certainly in light of the fact that just miles from this cave stood King Herod's palace, the largest known palace in all the world. And yet the Bible is very clear when it says Mary and Joseph, when they sought a place to birth the Messiah, there was no rooms to be found. And all the searching and all that was available was just simply a manger in what was likely a shepherd's cave. The King of Kings was born in the very shadow of this palace and in the mess of this cave, in the mess of common shepherds. The one who would be known as the bread of life, born in the house of bread, the spotless lamb, the Son of God, born among choice lambs to be slaughtered. What a beautiful yet messy reflection of what was yet to come. In John 1, it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And God, He became flesh, and He dwelt among us." Why did He dwell among us? Why did God become flesh? It was because He chose to step into our mess, into my mess. He chose to step into your mess. He stepped into the mess of humanity. God stepping into our mess, it prevents us from ever being able to believe the lie that God doesn't understand me, that God doesn't know me, or He doesn't know what I'm going through, because He does. God stepped into our mess to redeem us from our mess, to restore us from our mess, to pull us out of our mess. And because He did, because He does, a weary world rejoices. A weary world rejoices. A weary world rejoices. Oh, that night in Bethlehem, it was quite the holy night.